Oh, is that what we're fishing for? Thank you for showing me.
Yep, this right here. When you catch them big like this, they go in that box back there. Then you take home and you make sandwiches out of them.
That's a good deal. Wish you told me at the beginning of the trip. Hey guys, welcome back to In It for the Limit. Today it feels like this morning was like 25 degrees. It's supposed to get up to the 50s. We had a cold front come through. The water temps were about 57 last week, but they've dropped down to around 50 degrees. We found some fish around up and under marinas in about 7 to 10 foot of water, and big schools, but problem with marinas is they're hard to get to. So we're coming out to search, see if we can find some out in the open a little bit, see if they're schooled up. My prediction is they'll be schooled up around brush and structure because of the cold front. They might be pushed out a little bit, I don't know. We're graphing some fish out here just kind of randomly out deep, so we'll see if we can get on them, see if we can catch a few. We already got a few in the live well, so it's not a wash of a day as it is if we don't catch any more fish, but we're gonna try to get on it. All right, let's get to it. Tell you what, you're going fishing, you better show up on time.
Getting right here.
Right on that edge. Got some stripers out here. So what we are facing today is a cold front that has come through. Now it's spring, the crappie have already started to spawn, the water temps hit that 57-degree area, and so a lot of crappie have already started to move up. And what I like to do in the spring when you face a cold front like this and the crappie have already started to move is to find that first piece of cover that the crappie can pull back onto and just kind of hold on to until the water temps start to rise again. And this creek channel that goes past this marina, the marina stops around the 7-foot mark and goes back deeper into about 15 foot of depth on the other end. And so these crappie, all they have done is they've moved up to spawn and moved back to that first piece of cover. So if it's springtime and you face a cold front, just look at your lake map and look for that first piece of cover or structure if you don't have a lot of cover in the area. And these crappie will just pull back out and kind of hold on to it for a little bit. And what you're going to see here in just a second is a live scope image of what we found underneath. And if you're not familiar with live scope or you're new to live scope, what you want to look for are these dots like this right here. Those very big bright dots are usually bigger fish. And what I found also, especially with this LVS 34 that Shannon has, sometimes you can see these brighter dots, not necessarily longer fish, but fish that are carrying eggs. So this is exactly what you're looking for when you're looking for fish. There's something right there. Wait, is that right here? And it's right here. Turn off that pole. Black crappie. Just 11. I gotta get my eyes straight. Boy, they did not move to that. There she goes. It is talk about a small bite too. It's just a little don't.
But hey, we can do this again.
Okay. Yep. 10-incher. Ain't caught one of them in a long time. Got 9 in here.
Jeez, old Pete. That might went back.
Set hook, Shannon, set hook, Shannon. I think he's the one that's right there. Just a little bitty one. Send him back down.
You have to see more fish in this one.
Yeah. It's just more probability that there's one hungry in there. There's one. Another small one. That one was really small. We went for the top one. He's still after my top one. That one's 9.5 probably, but I'll measure him. Pretty certain. Yeah, we got double. We got double.
Not the nice stuff.
It's still a double, son. Here, get a picture. God. That's 2 clicks. Last time you got to click twice. I hope it's try catching a fish. There's some marks in there that look okay.
It's a cool looking color.
Well, Kentucky colors. Looks like Kentucky. That looks like. Man, this whole school's short fish. Mark looked just like all the others. It's not promising. Got me a chub in there somewhere. Everybody's got that fat friend. It's usually me.
I know I've got one.
Should have brought him out here today. Yep. That one will keep. Yeah. Looks like he might be 11. Seven and a half.
Foot deep.
Did you see that one come finally? He couldn't take it. He coming from way out there. Oh, another double. It's kind of like too. I don't think this one's a keeper. Hold on. Hold on. Hold that big old fish up here. You know what? Well, I don't know. He's a stretcher for me.
He's touching the big line.
Yeah.
That line's 8.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that one looks good. One swimming away. Oh, not far off. Oh, I got it. I spooked one. Small one. Huh? 50 now. It's a non-keeper.
Fixing to move on along from this.
Yep.
Sure don't knock it down in the middle.
Like that. No. I'll check. I think he's short. He looks like 9.5 maybe. 9.5. On the money. Well, that guy's after me. Like a stripe or something. Did you see him?
I didn't see him come after us a few minutes ago.
There we go. There we go. That one to keep. Loading in half. Catching a lot of those today. Snap a pick. Good to go. Yeah. I gave us 12.
Couldn't get my bait to go straight down.
Can you get that one to turn? Go over the probability here. I'm going to go for all these down here. There you go. Hey, he looks close. Might have a winner.
I'll click for sure. That was in the shadows. When I was watching, never moved.
Ooh. Another 9.5 or maybe. Measure it. Well, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
How big is that license?
Booga.
You don't suck so bad. We'd have a bunch of fish.
Well, that's true. Oh, they didn't like that. He did, though. Dang. We got, is that no double?
I think I'm losing in it every double today.
Yeah, that's normal. There you are. Look at that. Wait. Bigger. That's still not a keeper, though. Oh. Oh, look at Larry. Would you look at Larry? Yeah.
I felt bigger than that.
He's got some weight to him. Really?
Shoulder. Say she thick, bruh.
Oh, I can't thick girls. Oh, Cupid! I messed up her double. Messed up her double. My apologies. You still got it?
Yes, I still got mine. 9 3/4.
Oh, these are like twins.
Blacks and whites schooling together.
Huh. That's interesting. Unless that one's just cut. He's not just cut up.
Grave, I'll let you dig it.
Ooh, look at her.
That thing on?
Yep. There's some editing on it.
And another one.
Another one. I lost myself. I'll get hung up and mess everything up for us. Oh, that's why I took it that way.
What sucks, the little ones are fun to catch, hard to live.
Yeah.
Looking like some better marks down in there. Down in it, see what happens.
Well, I got a pretty good guess of what's going to happen. Get hung up. See, those separate ones out there do look pretty good. You mean to do this?
That's what I meant to do.
Are you trying to do that? I'm doing that right there. Okay. My bad. You been clicking these fish now? Losing again. Look at that, losing the end of a double again. I don't know, actually that's about the same.
I got 2.
Yep. Into some keepers. Yeah. Those were keepers.
That one I caught was one of the ones out there off too.
Was it? Dang, because that was my hopeful ones. Way to eliminate the hope.
And kill your hopes and dreams. Off the bottom, see what it is.
Maybe it's a bigger one if it's off the bottom.
Oh, that's going in the box.
That might be a bit of boxing. Might be a boxing. Is it possible? Is it possible? Is it a double keeper? I don't know if this one is.
Wait a minute. Now,
What?
you're on the loose end of the
What?
double.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't go on 3.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, he's not. He's right at it. Right under. Wait. Yeah, small one you got there. Actually, you better admit yours is a little bit bigger.
He just barely by a whole inch.
Barely. Oh, he inhaled it like this. Come on, man. Get on up here now.
There's
Oh, that's a different kind of bite right there. Them badonkadonk bites.
It's like this.
Look at that belly.
Section here where we caught a bunch in a row.
Yeah.
We'll make like TikTok out of it.
Yeah. Is he a keeper? Okay. One more for a limit. He's gonna catch that limit fish.
We got 41 crappie today.
42. 42. I hope that one's a keeper. Oh man, probably was. Probably was the limit one fish right there. Well,
I sure probably messed that up. I bet we don't catch another and finish out the limit. It's all my fault.
yep. Rent it. I've never done that. Especially on steak beds.
That's what killed him. That is always
What?
18 to 20 foot.
Yep.
And gonna be the minute.
Come on. Be a good one. Is it? Could be. Could it be? Be close. I don't know about this one. Oh. Yep, he's a keeper. Right at it. That's it. That's one limit. In it for that one limit. All right, 15 more to go. Good spot right there.
Got not rode all
And we
over.
both missed it. That one's got fish rolled all over it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You gonna argue over this one? Wanna fight over this one?
No, you go. That's all you, bruh. That was genius.
I didn't realize you had a split shot. I thought you said just to fly. Here, you work on that. Look at you. Finally caught a fish. Look. You. God. That's a keeper, too. Look at you.
I guess what I need to start doing is using it first instead of
Instead of at the end.
I have to measure. You got it?
Yeah.
That makes me like this fish though.
You like this one? Would you say it's your favorite over here? Ten. Try to catch one.
Probably should have been trying that all day, hadn't I?
Well, I forgot to mention it. It's my fault. Apologize. Oh, that's such a good one. Come on, catch that guy.
I'll take any of them.
He had it for a while. He just mouthed it and held on to it. Well, he looked awful big on the scope. He's a 9-incher.
I didn't give up on and started watching other fish.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Come on out there. Did you see? I seen him come out the middle of that tire.
It's crazy. Good one. That's some new doggy stable over here. Ooh. Come on, buddy. Yeah. That one was a pretty drop right there. You gonna catch that thing? Yeah, turn around with it though. Nice.
They're not bad. I think I'm going to put on a prowler all day. It broke off the bait yet.
Well, now's your chance.
Down in the midst, thick of things. Tree pounder.
No, I think I got him on there though. Did you see that one swimming around like he's crazy?
He's stuck.
Tell me again about them double rigs. What'd you say about them?
Love them. Especially when that tall one hangs in that limb. Leave that on the keeper. There you go.
You just gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah,
All right, guys. Sun's setting. We're gonna get off here. We ended up with 62 total crappie and 25 keepers. We found them almost everywhere. Some real big schools and larger fish under marinas. Some of the brush had small fish in it. Some of the trees had some bigger fish in it. It was hit or miss. Some of the brush had small schools. We had a few big schools, but they were pretty much everywhere. We had some warm weather about 2 weeks ago, and the fish started moving up. The water temps at about 57 degrees. And then last couple days, the temps have dropped. It was like 20, the feels like temperature this morning was 25 when I got up, but it's like 30 some degrees air temp. So the water temps have dropped back down to 51, which doesn't sound like a lot. That's a 6-degree temp difference, but they started moving back up under the closest cover from their spawning areas. And so the bite was a little bit tight. They were tight-lipped a little bit. They weren't hitting like crazy. We kind of had to force some of them to bite. You'd usually catch one or two, and then you might have to move. Sometimes we'd catch a few more on an active school, but we moved a lot, fished a lot of other areas. So not a bad day. Actually, a pretty good day. 25 keepers. That's almost a double limit. Would have had more, but Shannon kept losing fish. You know how it is. You get out here, someone doesn't know what they're doing. So
I know what I'm doing. I'm losing fish.
So if you like what you see, hit that like, subscribe button. Until next time, guys, keep chasing that limit.